What is going on, everybody? Today, I literally went to Walmart to run a few errands, and I was not expecting to find the Revenge of the Sith 20th anniversary figures in the wild. And your boy had to do what your boy had to do. He legitimately went to Walmart, picked up R2-D2, and he had some little fun over an Easter egg hunt that may have helped him with this amazing purchase. So I did get the Star Wars The Black Series R2-D2. This is a brand new R2-D2 in the Black Series line. And funnier enough, that my Kit Fisto figure actually came today as well in the mail. So over here, guys, we do have the packaging of Revenge of the Sith, just like the 3x75-inch figures. You got the R2-D2 right here, this beautiful astromech droid with this packaging right here that says Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith, R2-D2, Anakin and Obi-Wan over Darth Vader's mask, like in 2005. This is just a really iconic packaging, and I just cannot believe I have this little astromech in my collection. This is recommended ages 4 and up. It says Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith, R2-D2. Celebrate the 20th anniversary of Star Wars, Revenge of the Sith figures with the Black Series featuring commemorative packaging. And this is R2-D2. And Star Wars The Black Series, Disney, and Hasbro, even the retro Hasbro logo made the appearance here. And this is the barcode if you're looking for these guys in the wild. My Walmart had Count Dooku and the two 501st Troopers and no Kit Fisto, but they had an R2-D2. So, we bought R2. Without further ado, I am Saj the Boss, and we're about to take this figure out of the packaging, even though how beautiful this box looks. I remember I had a birthday party once where I used this Darth Vader as the backdrop, but this is him on Mustafar, which is pretty cool. And this is what R2-D2 looks like in the packaging. It really reminds me of the old Clone Wars packaging that Target had. So these are all Walmart exclusive figures. This is the only brand new one besides, I think the 501st Trooper has some new parts, but I'm not 100% sure. Cody's kind of the newest one as well. The other ones are all reissue figures. So I'm literally fanboying right now, just looking at how beautiful R2-D2 looks in person. This actually feels like he's in scale now with the other Black Series figures I have in my collection. But before we take a look at this amazing astromech, we gotta take a look at some of his little accessories. And R2-D2 has always been a big part of my life growing up. And it's just so cool to actually own another action figure of R2-D2. And it's something just, sometimes it just really grows on you how much I love R2 and how smart he is. So he does come with his booster rockets like you see in Revenge of the Sith. This is how he climbs up and down the stairs and glides his way into action. And he does have two of these little effect booster pieces right here. Beautifully made with these blue and gray kind of like sculpt work right here. Hasbro did a great job utilizing the silver here for the boosters for R2-D2, which are definitely going to display. And I think these are pretty cool. And for the first time ever, we have this really tiny micro accessory over here for the little effect parts, which is adorable, which made the purchase even better for $25. So yeah, you get a lot of value for this figure, this little thing right here. You got two of those, easily can give it to Cad Bane or any other blaster wielding figure. Even the Bad Batch can easily use in their display. So, and then R2-D2 does come with a little screwdriver, which is really cute. He does have this beautiful screwdriver that can actually is more of a 3D printed kind of look, and actually has the brown beige kind of sticking out here. This little thing, leave in the comments if you guys know what this is. A little antenna, I'm assuming. Really cute. Nothing very special here. Another 3D printed accessory. Really cool. And he has his blaster, which I think is really cool. I can't believe R2-D2 comes with his own little blaster. When did he use the blaster? This is his little taser? I don't know. And he also does have his little grappling thing. Oh, I discovered what this is. This is how he enters the door with his automatic screwdriver. That makes a whole lot of sense. Okay, with that being said, let's take a look at everyone's favorite droid, and one of my favorite droids, R2-D2. Okay, guys, so here is R2-D2 up close. He just actually looks like he just stepped off the film, stepped off the Tandem Force, drove around Tatooine, drove around with Anakin and Obi-Wan, roamed around with every single person you know. And he's just so iconic. The iconic dome on top of his head, his silver and blue paint job. It's a beautiful representation with his black little eyes, red little button, his little nose. It just really screams R2-D2 by looking at this. This is just what R2-D2 looks like. And he's actually pretty heavy. And he does have his little green light here. Looking up close of this astromech, you see so many details of how beautifully sculpted this figure actually is. And from the little buttons and wires and gizmos, even on the base of the figure too, he has a little bit of the wheels so you can glide around, which I think is just really adorable. And also R2-D2 does have some hidden compartments as well, and he does have his little spot for his little legs, which just looks adorable. He's got the wiring all the way across it, so it's a really iconic piece indeed. And it's really cool to see all the mechanics of how R2 actually operates, which you don't really get to see in the film up close. You do, and I dropped them, but you don't get to see them in this much detail, and I think Hasbro did a wonderful job with sculpting of R2-D2. There's not much to say, just a really cute little astromech droid. Look how cute he is. Okay, guys, I am wearing my Allen Guinness shirt today, honor of the scene where old Ben, who actually delivered R2-D2 with Luke Skywalker and Tatooine, so it kind of makes a whole lot of sense, and Revenge of the Sith is right before The New Hope or Star Wars. So, going over articulation for R2, I gotta figure out how the compartments work as well. First, I'm messing with this astromech droid here. His head can move up and down like this, can look side to side. His little legs can move out just like this, like in the movie. Really nice little articulation. It feels exactly like R2-D2 does. He does have wheels, but they don't move as I was expecting them to move. But they move up and down. And he does have this a little attachment for his bottom of his foot, which is a little bit difficult to get out, which I'm not sure how to do without breaking the figure, but I will figure out a way to get that out, because I want to get that foot out so I can actually display him better, but it's really difficult to get that out. And he also has like some hidden compartments as well, and he actually can open up like this as well to put all of his little things inside of like the actual film, so that is really cool. So yeah, let me get R2-D2 posed up here, and then I will come back to you guys when he's loaded up. With a little bit of help, R2-D2 is fully able to be in his classic R2-D2 kind of stance. Yeah, this is how I'm definitely going to display R2-D2, just because it just looks so cute. Yeah, let me see if I can get the boosters on him. I'm not sure if I can. And his little panels come off of him, so R2-D2 can be flying if he wanted to, which I'm going to demonstrate that he could if he wanted to. So I think it'll match this up, and then you got to port that onto R2-D2 so you can actually be flying. Let me show you what he looks like. And here is R2-D2 in action. Look at that, boosters coming at you. R2-D2 in action. Oh wow, really cute, guys. Here's a closer look at the side panels that actually come off of R2-D2. So yeah, I think I mess around with him like that, but I like him normal. I like a normal R2-D2, but if you guys like this, leave in the comments if you do. I really like this look for R2, but I don't know how well I would display him just flying around like this. It's really unique that Hasbro is able to give us that accessory. R2-D2 has some amazing little cupboards where he can actually store some of his accessories, which I'm probably not going to do that because I just like how R2 looks as a normal character. And there's so many different really cool... This cannot be as iconic as this is. R2-D2 and C-3PO. My goodness, this is just how I would love to see this in person. Now I actually have both of them side by side finally, and it's just very unique that I have both of these together. And they just pair so darn well together. Well, it's almost like Sandler and Waldorf is what R2-D2 and C-3PO's relationship is. C-3PO says one thing, R2 says the other. It's like fire and ice, two elements that are that go together well, but also they're polar opposites in many, many ways. And that's one of the many reasons why I love these two droids so much. And before I close it out, guys, this Black Series R2-D2 is one of the best Black Series figures I have in my collection. If you guys love Star Wars and you love anything with Black Series or any other Star Wars property, R2-D2 is a must for your shelf. It's a staple. No matter like how weak the articulation is, he has so many different functionalities, play features that are hidden in so many different ways through the figure, and including the little wheel that comes off. So Make sure you guys have long nails or have someone who can help you get those out, because you don't want to break the figure after all. And the only gripe is, I love displaying them. I want to put the boosters on, but it's so hard to decide how I'm going to pose R2-D2. But I like the more of a functionality of this kind of like wheeling pose, and I wish it was on wheels. This is the original R2-D2 from Black Series, which is not the best figure by any means. This is the ideal R2-D2. And R2-D2 alone is one of the hardest Black Series figures to find. So, as always, I am Saja Boss, and thanks for watching this video of R2-D2. And I just cannot believe I have both of these guys in my collection. My iPhone storage is acting up. I will definitely add these guys to my Return of the Jedi shelf in a little bit. So, thanks for watching, and as always, R2-D2 for me, 10 out of 10, classic. You cannot go wrong with classic Black Series. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye. And stay tuned.